Alright, so we have this area to explore. I think we already spoke to you. Yeah, there's like there's a lot of areas we haven't actually been to. Hey, what's up, Rum? I'm having some chat issues. I don't know what's going on with OBS. It's the best, worst thing to use. Already got that. This is actually going to be the last time I stream for a little bit. My mother-in-law is coming to visit, so I can't stream for a little bit. Not looking forward to that. For a variety of reasons. Yeah, it's not fun. Not looking forward to it. But it's cool. It's fine. It's fine. It's cool. I'm okay. I might have to check in. Or maybe have you guys check in on me to make sure I haven't killed someone. Yeah. It'll be cool. I'm gonna hold on to LB. Ow. My mother-in-law and I get along because we have to. Yeah. My mother-in-law and I should get along because we have to. But, yeah, we're just very, very different. Because I'm a good person. And she's not. Yeah. I don't really know how to follow that up. That's just kind of how it is. Yeah, chat's not loading on OBS, but I could see it on the chat plugin. Choose a crystal. Cool. Choose a crystal. More crit up. I'm scared for when I pop out a baby. We're gonna clash on so many things. I just know it. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's exactly one of the things that I'm like, oh man, I don't want to do this. Like, I don't want to be this guy. But there's like little to no love in the relationship between us. So yeah, it's awesome. That's terrifying. Yeah, I don't know. Who knows? I think at this point in our relationship, we've learned to not ruffle each other's feathers. It's okay. It's the same with Death and my mom. Got it. Yeah. And like the thing is, it shouldn't be like that. Like I've tried to, you know, like take the high road and shit. And I feel like when I do, it just doesn't really yield any positives. They're just one of those people that like, they're very overbearing. They think they're always right. And they're really just not the best thing. They don't even, you know, the craziest thing is they don't treat my wife very well. And that's where a lot of the issue comes from. So. We'll see what happens. I've never punched, oh, I'm just kidding. I'm not going to finish that. Okay. That's weird. I'm like, oh, there we go. I didn't see a way to go over there. How the fuck? Ooh, you sneaky. I just noticed the chat plugin came through again. That's cool. There's no bubbles here though. How do I get over there? Ooh. Okay. So there is a chest over there. This place seems kind of useless. Sorry. There's 9 chests in here. Do we have garlic? I don't think so. It's a normal question. Oh yeah, because there's vampires coming to my house. I kind of don't want to go through this area yet. I want to finish the overworld exploration. My wife's she's at Whole Foods right now because she's got to break out the special stuff. I don't fucking get to eat Whole Foods foods normally. Also, it's a little bit of a drive. I wish I could have a Whole Food. I just hope she brings back like a, I don't know, like a cheesecake brownie or something for me. Because Walmart's not cutting it this time. Going all the fuck out. I'm kind of scared of these guys. So we're gonna spend it on these guys. They're actually not anything special. I don't really like their vibe. I'm finally starting. Oh, Zelda. Yeah, I'm not prepared for the feels that are gonna hit me. Yeah, there's gonna be something, right? I miss playing Zelda. I really do. It's just like, I don't know. I just don't fuck with Nintendo like that anymore. I just don't like when you actually like game developers and then they start like leaning in with this just like you pay for every small tiny ounce of content. Yeah. I could spoil it for you, but I don't know if you want me to. I'm good just because what if I do eventually come back to it? Damn. That's nice. Diamond armor. How was the demo? The demo was amazing. Oh my god. It was sorry. Like I have like a ouch. My chain pulled on like a hair on my neck and that kind of like ow, I went like that. That kind of hurt. Lies. It was awful. They gotta fix some shit if they want Link and Zelda to be together again. And it's going to make the 6-month wait easier. Oh, okay. Yeah, it sucked. It was terrible. I hated it. It was awful. 2 of the main characters, they died because they slipped on a pebble and they hit their head just right. Yeah. That's my story and I'm sticking to it. With the Zelda thing, it's crazy that it's been out there for as long as it has. And like that fat plumber piece of shit Mario gets multiple princesses to just fuck around on. And Link can't even get like a reach around from the lady. I heard there was no boy band like the last, so instant suckage. So last night, Arcs, I did play the iconic challenge mode. It was like several hours into the game, and they gave you a bunch of skills that I don't think you normally would have had at that point in the game. And we got to go up against Benedicta, the Garuda dominant, and it was fun. It was very fun. I was a little upset because there was a severe lack of Jill. I wanted to see Jill, but yeah, it was fun. Without spoiling anything, it was fun. The 3 Switch games are supposed to be connected to Wind Waker, Twilight Princess, and Skyward Sword. So it's pretty interesting so far. See, that's one thing that I've always kind of struggled with Zelda in general. Like, the timeline, the order of things, because there's prequels, there's sequels, there's alternate timelines. It's difficult. One of my favorite games of all time is Link to the Past. And, I mean, it was probably one of my first games I played, too. It was on Super Nintendo. But yeah, like, it's hard to follow. 20K? Holy shit. It's hard to follow, even as an adult. Also, I'm not the sharpest crayon in the box, so that could also be a reason. And I've basically, like, turned my eyes away from anything related to Zelda, just because it was like a few years ago. I just started this Nintendo boycott, and I never looked back. Never. I don't know. Who knows? I might one day pick up shit, but yeah, the thing is, like, Nintendo, they're killing it, right? They're always going to be successful, so they can keep doing like microtransactions and release basically like unfinished games, and people are still going to buy it. So it's like, I don't know, do I just do the thing that everyone does and pick it up? Because there are a lot of franchises that I absolutely love, that I would like to play. Like, I see some of the gameplay footage and I want to play. How the fuck do I get over here, man? Oh no. What I normally do with Nintendo is I wait till something comes out, like an emulator comes out that's advanced enough to like play whatever the current system is, or whatever the most current system I should say, and I just do that. It works out well for me. It's basically how I've done like so many of like the newer Pokemon and Fire Emblems. They're all supposed to be different timelines besides the few that are connected. This is the first time there's so many connected, and I remember playing LTTP on Game Boy, and I replayed it on the Switch and loved it. Yeah. Link to the Past, I feel like, is, for me, one of like my first experiences playing an RPG, and in a lot of ways is the reason why I love them so much. What's Life Thread? Oh shit, am I gonna die if I kill you now? Oh, you guys are little bitches. No, but Link to the Past was fantastic for its time too. Just how much content you had. And like that was one of the first games I can remember where I'm like, this shit is hard. Reading is important in video games. Like if you don't read everything and like actually make note of things or like take some time off, like you are fucked. Because there was an internet like that I could just like go to some website, you know, and like look up what to do. I spent hours like going around revisiting places because I was just like, I'm not reading this shit. I feel like the whole connected timeline was so stupid. I always thought each Zelda was basically a retelling of a legend. The timeline thing, in some games, it makes sense because some actually are direct prequel or sequels. Then they made the Link timeline official, but we had them strategy guides. Yeah, well, I didn't. I was as blind as I was poor. And yeah, that it made things a little difficult. I haven't been paying attention to where I'm supposed to be going. I don't know how to get over there. Oh wait, I think I already went over there, didn't I? Yeah, I have to go this way, don't I? Okay, so that's over there. Is there one over here to get me to the other side? How do I get back over there? Where does this take me? Oh, so this is just over here. We paid good money for them before they became free on the internet. Yeah. I used to like getting, Purity 1. I used to like getting the guides. I remember when Skyrim came out, that was one of the, like, as an adult, guidebooks that I got, even though there was the internet, just because, like, this thing was like a hardcover. It was like this fucking thick. It went into absolutely everything Skyrim, which, I mean, there was a lot. Like, the amount of content they packed into that. I still have my 10-2 strategy guide because 100% that game was a total mess. That's kind of how 10 is in general. Same thing with 10. I don't know. There's a lot of Final Fantasies where it's like it's complete bullshit. Like I've done a couple of them. I've done 13. I was gonna do 15, but then it means I had to keep playing 15, and I wasn't down for that. Yeah, it's almost only been Final Fantasy games that I end up doing that. I'm like a little lost, I'm not gonna lie. I've been talking too much and I'm not paying attention to what I'm supposed to be doing. It's all your fault. All your fault. No. I totally missed this area. I have a special 10-2 guide that came with a 10 and 10-2 art book. I'm actually like getting really into the art books and the guides. After I bought my Eorzea encyclopedia for 14, I've been kind of perusing some of the other 14 books, and they look so cool. The encyclopedia, I'm like halfway through the first one that goes over Heaven's Ward and Realm Reborn. The second one, I think it's only over Stormblood, but I mean, you want to talk about like deep in the lore, like those books like will tell you there's like, if you want to know everything about like a specific tribe of like, or like one specific tribe of like any race, like there are multiple like pages and like diagrams about it. Like, I mean, it goes so deep, which is cool. I don't mind that. Like, it goes into like the actual history of the game. I don't know why I'm saving. Like I'm actually scared. I'm a little scared, actually. Yeah, I'm very scared. Yeah, I'm really excited. Like, I know I keep talking about 16, but I'm pumped to see what 16 lore-wise has in store for us, because like everything about it, and I mean like everything that I've seen has been very, very, very cool. I really hope it's not one of these situations where they front load all the best content and then it's like, it's kind of like with 15, you get like halfway into the game and you're like, wait a second, this game's not finished. They just like, it feels like they just stopped working on some things. I'm gonna be pissed, obviously. Like, that might actually be it for me with Square and their bullshit if they do something like that. Like, don't fuck this up for me. Do not. Yeah. Oh. I should be able to do final. Yeah, here we go. Brah, brah, brah. I kind of miss having Bethraz because when it came to single target damage, he was one of the realest. Why isn't Rob in your party? Rob's the best. Rob's best weapon is called the Rainbow. No, it's not. It's actually his relic, but fuck Rob. Fuck Rob. Not literally, because like I can get a way better looking guy than Rob, you know? Rob sucks. I have to upgrade these, but then I'll give this to him. I think these are, yeah, these are 9 stars. Rob is Argoth. I want you guys to look up Final Fantasy Tactics Argoth. And that's Rob. Argoth is the biggest piece of shit in that game. And Rob does have a little bit of like redemption in this game, but like in my mind it's just not enough. His redemption is like him like being a little fanboy. What was that? That was weird. Lentis like teleported across the water. I guess she is like, she is special. No, his shit, his obsession with like the knights and eagle is like, yeah, that's like that's his character, like redemption arc. Him just being a fanboy. I hope Rob is the main character in 2. I don't like what you guys are saying. The things that are coming out of this chat is alarming and quite honestly makes me a little sick to my stomach. Not really. But, I mean, look, Rob, like, you know Rob's not that cool when he has a title that even lets you know how much of a lame piece of shit he is. His title in this game, and this is canon, you can look it up. It's on the wiki and everything. His title is Rob, Cucklord Supreme. Anyone with the title Cucklord Supreme, don't even fucking tell me that he's a good character. That's canon. I didn't just make that up. What do you say? And the first hour of the game is just belittling the plebes. Yeah, you know, I do like the classist bullshit, even though his dad traded him to Len's dad as like a means of ceasefire. It's like, hey, I know I tried to go up against... Oh, the Vaen! I know I tried to go up against you, but here's my son. Please don't kill me. You really dare to oppose us humans? I think their knees are shaking now that we are approaching. Fools, you do not know reason. I think the one on the right, the red with the long hair, she's kind of hot. Haven't you realized it yet? Remember what is the goal of the church? Ever since Marcus took control, they have been trying to free the Harbinger. They wish to summon death upon Eldria, and yet at the same time they provide prosperity to the whole world. We, on the other hand, have imprisoned the Harbinger and do not want him to return. Yet we destroy the human race again and again. How can you make sense of all this? You literally just actually said that made that statement. You're like, You just said that we destroy the world and all of humanity multiple times over and over and over, and you're like, why don't you get it? The Vaen has eyes where his stomach should be. Oh, fuck. Those are eyes? I don't know why I thought that was a skeleton. Oh my god. Are you fucking kidding me? I know the eyes up top. Oh, that makes them like fucking 20 times scarier. The fact that it has just like a cluster of eyes. Ugh. Of course not, because everyone is fooling you, child. Have you never wondered where the Harbinger is sealed, what his prison is? With our magic eons ago, we did not lock him in a physical prison. The prison where the Harbinger has been waiting for his return is the Maelstrom. The ether of the dead are the bars of his cage. What does that mean? So, what they're basically saying is, we kill humanity so that the Harbinger doesn't kill humanity. They're like weird biblical versions of angels. I just feel like ever since you said that, like about the eyes, like I want to get off this screen. It's just like, it's like, do you guys remember from like Pokemon, like Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald? They had like the like Regice, Regirock, Registeel, and then like there's like Regigigas. They're like a little bit of that, a little bit of like Tim Burton, and then like a little bit of Nightmare Fuel. I want eyeball stomach gold version. I want to stop this conversation. The amount of ether in the Maelstrom is limited. The more people that are alive at the same time, the weaker the prison of the Harbinger becomes. That's why the church makes sure that life is created. That's why we make sure that enough ether keeps flowing back. That's what the monsters in the church's laboratories are for. That's why that lump of flesh has to have so much energy stored in it. They're draining the Maelstrom to free the Harbinger. Do you understand now? We have been your allies all this time. You don't like eyeballs? No, Rum. I don't like a stomach full of eyeballs behind a bronze angel body. I don't even know what you'd call that. It's just, yeah. If I saw somebody who's like who was all eyes like that, pretty much, that was pretty much like their body was just nothing but eyeballs, that would be terrifying. That'd probably also be really painful for them just to be alive, but that's a completely different conversation. We're just getting all over the place. Turn back. Let us continue our work. Then call back your orb of fire. No, Glenn. One way or another, we have to stop the Vaen. It can't be right for them to destroy humanity over and over again. What other choice is there? You don't have to be a bunch of little bitches. Isn't that how angels are supposed to look? No. They're supposed to be the most fuckable looking humans with wings. Biblical ones. No. I want Taylor Lautner looking motherfuckers with perfect jawlines and wings wearing almost nothing. That's the kind of angel that I choose to believe in. A succubus? No. Succubus, they're like lust demons. That's different. I'll send you some links. Don't worry. It's going to be to Rule 34, but I'll send you something. What is this? Oh, it is Evangelion. Angels. Yeah. According to the Bible. Oh, trust me, I know all about succubi. Yeah. I unfortunately have come across some things on the interwebs. That's why they always say, do not fear me. I mean, that one looks like a couple rings put together. That's not very scary. That one next to it, though. Yeah, fuck that. Without us, more and more humans will be born. The maelstrom will run dry and his cage will break, while you are still as helpless as in the beginning. But why is that? It's because you've systematically been throwing humanity back into the dark for millennia. All technological progress dies. How will we ever find a weapon like that? The risk is too great. Glenn, punch him in the eye torso. We're not going to let that happen. If it costs that many lives, we would rather take the risk. I am convinced that humanity will find a weapon if given the chance. Glenn, you're right. If we don't try, we'll never know if we could develop a weapon. Our goal is clear. The Vaen's eternal cycle of destruction must find an end. Foolish children. But we understand. Reasoning with your kind is folly. It always has been. Oh, choke on a bag. These fucking guys. I need to find that last treasure chest before I progress. I bet you're over here. Once we are done here, we will return home. What do you do for a living? Martial arts training. Okay, so anyway, that wasn't necessary. Let me just turn off this fan. It's like making my eyes feel dry. I'll be right back.